evening and welcome to Global Health Live News. My name is Mackenzie Piper.
And I'm Megan Jeffress. Tonight our main story is hepatitis C and its global impact on health. What is hepatitis C, you may ask? Well, a report from the World Health Organization characterizes Hep C as a global epidemic that has disproportionately affected people in low and middle income countries. Hepatitis C is a liver disease caused by the Hep C virus. This virus can cause both acute and chronic hepatitis, meaning that the severity can range from a mild illness lasting a few short weeks to a serious lifelong condition. This disease affects around 71 million people worldwide.
A treatment, Sovaldi, known for its safety and effectiveness, can cure up to 95% of people with hepatitis C virus.
Wow.
The drug, however, is highly unaffordable. It can cost up to $1,000 US. And for a normal treatment plan, which is 12 weeks, that would equate to $84,000. This is more than 1 year's worth of one's household income in most countries and would consume a large majority of pharmaceutical budgets in healthcare systems. So now, we turn to our correspondent, Young Choi, to dive a little bit deeper into this problem.
Hello, this is Yin. Current prices of medicines for hepatitis C are variable and unaffordable globally. One reason of this situation is a policy imbalance between the public sector contributions to research and private sector reward. In the case of Sovaldi, the manner in which Gilead has both priced the drug and resisted calls for deep discounts to public payers and volume purchasers is legal, but the impact on people who need access to care and the programs that support them is unsustainable and unethical. Furthermore, Gilead was vilified for the drug's list price, but the company pointed that it was very cost-effective. This is an example of both the benefit and the challenge of specialty medications. Generally speaking, it is more effective. Unfortunately, the current per pill cost results in creating barriers to therapy for patients, providers, and payers. With generic competition, reductions of price could be led around 90% once generic versions are available. Plus, we must have greater stability in generic prices.
Is the World Health Organization trying to address this?
For WHO should keep in mind that the combination of increasing the budget and ensuring a low cost per treatment will improve access to cheaper generic drugs and have a major impact on hepatitis C treatment around the world.
For more information, we'll head to Hiroko Taniguchi.
Hello, my name is Hiroko. I'm currently at WHO in Geneva. On 14th November, the WHO commended the new royalty-free license agreement between the Medicines Patent Group and AbbVie for pregabalin and preventosvir, which is WHO's recommended hepatitis C treatment. The license will enable manufacturers to develop and sell generic medicines in 99 low and middle-income countries at affordable prices. WHO also released the new hepatitis C guidelines, Treat All, in September, calling for all adults and adolescents to be treated with direct-acting antiviral drugs.
So, we've heard this issue has caused a lot of conflict among organizations. We want to know if there are any non-governmental organizations that have taken a stance or action to address this problem.
Meanwhile, in Munich in September, an international medical humanitarian organization, Médecins Sans Frontières, protested against the supposed bill lieutenant. They said 70 million people are still waiting for access to safer, more tolerable, and more effective direct-acting antivirals to treat their hepatitis C virus.
Wow. Do you mind explaining what are some of the reasons behind the lack of access to hepatitis C treatment?
They also said that this is due to the scale-up by governments, intellectual property barriers, regulatory challenges, and high prices. It's essential that competition among generic manufacturers is hard in order to lower prices and save more lives. Here are voices from patients.
Меня зовут Виктория. Кузнецова. Мне в этом году исполняется 45 лет. Сама со статусом я живу с 1996 года. Достаточно успешно с 2012 принимаю АРТ-терапию, лечусь. И сейчас прохожу лечение по гепатиту С. Долго ждала этого лечения, около 2 лет не имела возможности лечить гепатит. И вот благодаря программе «Врачей без границ» я смогла это сделать. И вот тот долгожданный, наверное, день, когда последний прием препаратов. Я очень надеюсь на то, что лечение было успешным, что у меня все получилось, потому что я очень этого хочу, и я очень в это верю.
Thank you, Hiroko. It's very eye-opening to see first-hand stories from people affected by this issue.
In fact, key patents on sofosbuvir have been rejected in China, Egypt, and Ukraine, and decisions are pending for being appealed in the countries including Argentina, India, Thailand, Russia, and Brazil. Hiroko Taniguchi, GHL from Geneva.
Thank you for your insight. We're also speaking with Jessica Chavez, a public health specialist, to discuss some of the barriers mentioned earlier. Off to you, Jessica.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to join you today at the studio. In setting the scene, the pharmaceutical company Gilead manufactures the leading brand name hepatitis treatment. Gilead reported $26.6 billion in sales. The issue arises when low-income countries have sick patients without the means to afford it. For countries left out of the TRIPS agreement, they cannot formulate their own generic. In terms of solutions, the buzzword in the international community is compulsory licensing. This is when a government allows someone other than the patent holder to produce the patented product without the consent of the pharmaceutical company that created it.
It's rather implausible given the current legal climate internationally. What exactly are your recommendations?
The recommendations are based on a study by the Seoul National University that shows we need to have low-income country governments file the compulsory licensing suit, not the NGOs. All the low-income countries' attempts initiated by the government were successfully authorized as shown in the study. And based on the results, NGOs should empower more low-income country governments to apply as the claimants in the lawsuit for compulsory licensing.
Wow, that seems like promising news for areas that are struggling to obtain medications, such as South America and Africa. Thank you so much for your information.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Wishing everyone watching a good evening, and thank you for watching Global Health News.